Every year, movies and video games generate over hundreds of billions of dollars in revenue. But when it comes down to quality, what should we be looking for? The blockbuster advertisement with the biggest explosions? Positive feedback from our friends and family? Or just the best review score online?
Advertising a film or a game which will make it look really good, like especially with comedy, you'll have a trailer for a film that makes it look really funny. You go watch the film and every single joke in the film is in the trailer. So I think in a lot of ways advertisement can overhype something and make it look a lot better than what it actually is. If a trailer of a game looks good, I'll be like, yeah, I quite like that, and I might go out and buy it. And also, sort of, an example of what it is probably the other thing. Like, if I see gameplay footage and it looks amazing, then I'm probably going to buy it. If somebody who I know and plays games that I like says, oh, this game's amazing, you should go buy it, I generally will buy it because I'm likely to like it.
The only reason I feel advertisements mislead people is if they don't give enough information about the product, or they use more imagery to advertise rather than showing off facts and features of the product.
What do you think is the most influential advertising on you for gaming?
For gaming, gameplay footage, I think. An example of what the game is and how it plays is the really big thing. I'll sometimes see gameplay footage in the trailers by the company, but then other times if I see another group of people, say on YouTube, playing through a game and commenting on it, and it looks really good, then I'm also likely to buy that.
Occasionally, a video game or movie will rely entirely on positive feedback from critics and fans.
With a game like Minecraft, it really had no corporate advertising. There was nothing on TV, there was no real trailers on the internet, and, well, the only real trailers there were fan-made, and more parodies than anything else. You have a whole heap of videos on YouTube which are just people playing the game, talking about how to play it, giving advice, and also just talking about how much they like the game. And because of that, other people who watch those videos are likely then to go out and buy the game. And I think that with Minecraft, that's really how it got known, just word of mouth and also videos on YouTube.
It really kind of gives a better opinion than an advertisement which is directly trying to sell the product, because it gives you a better idea of what people felt about the game and whether it was actually good or not. And it's a wider range than one advertisement.
In other cases, video games and movies will sell well regardless of criticism or feedback, due to popularity alone.
With COD, for example, a game like Call of Duty, is that at this point, they really, if they didn't advertise it at all, it'd still get a lot of people buying it, just because there's so many players who are into it and who have friends who play it, and so they've gone out and bought it and play it now as well, that it really just doesn't need advertising anymore. It's at that point.
In general, like, I don't trust IGN and stuff like that as much as I probably should, because you can wave money at them and they'll go, oh yeah, okay, well that's a plus score. And gaming reviews in general, it's like 10 out of 10, it's a perfect game, and then for a mediocre game it's an 8 or a 7 out of 10. Whereas it should be, if it's a mediocre game, it should be 5 out of 10.
In a recent survey of 70 students, over 40% were influenced by a trailer or an advertisement to try or play the last movie or game.
If you watch a film trailer and you're like, that looks pretty awesome, then you're likely to go out and watch it. With a game, there tends to be a whole heap of other stuff that goes with a game, so a trailer for a game just isn't as influential as advertisement for a movie.
Although a trailer is a great way to observe a movie or a video game, it doesn't always give the consumer the best impression. But when a friend or family member is the one telling us to watch it, that's the most honest opinion of all.